Hi guys, I have another Copic coloring and card tutorial for you today. I'm using this Caroling Sam from Little Blue Button Stamps. I'm gonna pair him with some papers from the Winter Wonderland My Mind's Eye paper pack, which I love to bits. As you can see, I have all of these small pieces left in here, but we're just gonna use this pattern paper. Today we actually are not cutting him out, we're just gonna coloring him, and then we'll see what more we'll be doing with this piece. But let's get coloring. Now he is all colored up, and we're gonna do a pretty simple card layout for this. I've chosen to print him rather big, and I've chosen to keep all the paper around him and just shadowing the bottom part so that he has somewhere to stand on. This is 4.5 by 3.25, and we are just gonna build up some layers, and we're gonna use this Merry Christmas as the sentiment for the card, so we're not gonna add anything extra. So the first thing to do is to get this paper cut, and as I do with all of my papers that are letter size, I cut them up first. So I cut them in half, because then I can make a card base or something similar when it goes on. But I'm gonna cut this down first to 4 1/8, and this to 5 3/8. And this is gonna be the bottom layer onto my card base. The card base is in basic A2 size. This is marshmallow basil, and you're gonna have that. Then I'm gonna do the pattern paper that I'm gonna use, and that is going to be 4 inches by 5 1/4, and that is actually 1/8 of an inch smaller than that mat that I've chosen. Then I'm going to take him. He is, as I said, 4.5 by 3.25, so I'm going to do a mat for him, and we're going to have to do this on this. So it's 3.25, and this time we're adding 1/8 as the mat is going to be on him. So 3 3/8 wide by 4 5/8 high, and that is going to be the mat for him. And those are all the cutting we are going to do today. As I said, it's going to be a very simple card, and let the image speak for itself. So I'm just gonna layer all the paper pieces on each other, and I'm starting layering the mats. And then I'm gonna layer him on top of the last mat. This is going to be a pretty flat card, which I usually don't do. I'm gonna put him in the middle. I have cut him down so he's very equal height and width, so you get to see that pattern paper, but just a little bit. And then I'm adding some tape onto the back of that and onto the card. And as I said, it's a very simple card. And except for the image that takes, I think this took about an hour and a half to color, as this is quite a lot of colors. I have tried to pick out all the colors out of the pattern paper. You might see it better like this. All of these baubles have different, like orange, yellowish, blues and greens and reds, and I've used those kind of tones in this to kind of pick up there. And I realized one thing: I haven't colored his eyes. Sometimes you realize things like that. I'm gonna use the blue colors that I've used before, and I can do this in real time because eyes are very simple. What I usually do is I first add a shadow at the top, just under the eyelashes, because you usually have a little bit of a shadow there. If the eyes are big enough, you can actually also go a little bit around the pupil, down with the pupil. Then you take the next to darkest, the mid color. I'm only using 3 today, so then it's the mid color. And again, I'm doing the underneath, but also going a little bit around his pupil. And then I'm taking the lightest color I'm using today, which is the B34, and just kind of blending that out. As there is so little places for the color, it doesn't dry, and therefore it's easy to just blend out that way. And now he's done. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you like the card, please thumbs it up, it means a lot to me. At the end of this video I will have annotated 2 other Little Blue Button Stamps videos if you haven't seen them yet. If you want to see more cards and Copic coloring from me, please hit that subscribe button, it means also a lot to me. And I hope you have a nice day, and I see you later. Bye!